Hello, very good morning. Welcome back, my dears. So again, today we are going to deal lesson number 4, the ashes that made the trees bloom. Yes, very nice and interesting story of Muko and a good old couple. We have seen the story and question answers in our previous lecture. So today we are going to start solving reading walking with the text. Okay, we are going to deal NCERT folder, page number, keep open page number 64. We will solve page number 64 and 65 on today. Okay, so we are going to solve working with the text exercises from your honeycomb book, page number 64 and 65. Okay, so we'll see what is happening. So here is a question, reading the para and frame questions. Yes, question. What do you understand by interrogative sentence? There are 3 to 4 types of sentence: assertive, affirmative, negative, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative. So if I talk about interrogative sentence, so what do you understand by an interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence, as the question is asking to frame question, read the para and frame the question. So how we will create the question? So we will create question in the structure of interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means when we have curiosity to know, when we would like to find something, okay, when we have excitement for knowing something. So it creates question. It creates question. So when we are going to ask something, it creates interrogative sentence. Okay, then we have some interrogative pronoun we use for making the sentences some of important interrogative pronoun like what, when, where, how much, how long, how for. Okay, so we use what, when, where, how much, how long, how for, etc. Okay, so these all are interrogative pronoun. So we have to use interrogative pronoun while making the question. So here the question is asking, read the para and frame the question. So we are going to read the para and then we will frame the question by using interrogative pronoun. Okay, so let's start reading the para. Keep open your book. Okay, Anil, and here okay, so from where we will take the idea for making the question? So they already mentioned us that you have to check only italic words. I mention italic words in my para. I already mentioned some italic words by making underline. By making underline, I have shown you italic words, and from after seeing the italic words, we will have the idea to frame question. Okay, so Anil is in school. School is italic word. School is in italic form, in italic manner. Okay, Anil is in school. So where I underline, where I underline the word, you can understand that the word is in italic mode or italic form. Okay, so Anil is in school. Anil is in school. I am in school too. Okay, Anil is sitting in the left row. Okay, so here school is in italic order, left row is in italic order. He is reading a book. Okay, so Anil is in school. Okay, here school is in italic, so we have to create the question. Okay, you have idea that Anil is in school. Okay, school is in italic mode. So how to frame the question and which interrogative pronoun we have to take in this case? So the idea will take from here. Anil is in school, and you will see you have helping verb is. So how to form the question? How to frame the question? Where is Anil? Where is Anil? Okay, so we will tell that we will create the question by saying where is Anil? Anil is in school. Okay, and school is in italic form. That's why I frame the question from this first line. Okay, then we'll see the second line. I am in school too. मैं भी स्कूल में हूँ. ठीक है. So it is also complete answer, and there is no italic word. Okay, there is no any underline for showing the italic word, so it will remain same. Okay, next, Anil is sitting in the left row. Anil is sitting in the left row. So now here you can see italic, you can see the underline. Okay, and I kept the underline for showing italic words in italic manner. So Anil is sitting in the left row. So how to create question? Anil is sitting in the left row. So in the left row, so left row is showing the particular place, and for showing the place we will use which row he is sitting. Okay, which row he is sitting in. Okay, so when we see about the place, okay, Anil is sitting in left row. So left row represents a particular place. So for showing the place, we frame the question by saying which row Anil is sitting in. Okay, which row Anil is sitting in. Okay, so which row he is sitting in, it will be the question of this line. Next, okay, Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. Okay, Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. Okay, so again I am starting. I am in school too. Anil is sitting in the left row. Okay, so as we see, left row is in italic form. So we ask the question by saying that which row he is sitting in. Okay, next, he is reading a book. Okay, he is reading a book. Okay, so now you can see there is an italic word that I mentioned by drawing underline. So reading is in italic form. So now we have to take the idea from reading, how to form the question. He is reading a book. So he was busy in doing some work. So how we create the question? What is he doing? Okay, what is he doing? So what will be our interrogative pronoun? Anil, he is reading a book. So what is he doing? It will be the particular question for this line, because we have idea by looking reading. He was busy in doing something. So how to form the question? What is he doing? What is he doing? So he is reading a book will be the particular answer. Next, Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. So you can see I mentioned second row by drawing an underline. It shows it is an italic word. So we will create the question by seeing this word. We will get the idea by seeing second row. So our answer is Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. Okay. So how to create the question? Which interrogative pronoun we have to take? So Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. So this is also showing for the place. And if we are asking for the place, so we can start by using where. Where is Anil's friend is sitting? Okay, the particular answer will be where is Anil's friend sitting? Okay, where is Anil's friend sitting? Again I am replying Anil's friend is sitting in the second row. So second row is the particular place. So for showing the particular place, for asking about the particular place, we can use where. Where is Anil's friend sitting? It will be your question for this line. Next, he is sharpening his pencil. Okay, he is sharpening his pencil. So here we are talking about, we have already tell about Anil. Anil is reading book, but his friend is sharpening the pencil. His friend is sharpening the pencil. So that's why the line says he is sharpening his pencil. So how to frame the question? Which interrogative pronoun we have to use? So he is sharpening his pencil. It means what is he doing? What is Anil's friend doing? So he is sharpening his pencil. So we can use what? For showing what his friend was doing, what his friend is doing in actual. Okay, so he is sharpening his pencil. So we can create the question while saying what is his friend doing? What is his friend doing? So his friend is sharpening his pencil. Okay, the teacher is writing on the blackboard. Okay, the teacher is writing on the blackboard. So here you can see an italic underline. Okay, italic underline the teacher. The teacher is writing on the blackboard. So how to create the question? If suppose we are curious to know who is writing on the board, who is writing on the board. So the teacher is writing on the board. Okay, the teacher is writing on the blackboard. So our question will create by using who as an interrogative pronoun. Then we ask the question, who is writing on the blackboard? Okay, who is writing on the blackboard? Then next, children are writing in their copybooks. Okay, there were children and children are writing in their copybooks. Some children are looking out of the window. Some children are looking out of the window. So you can see the underline. Okay, I create the underline behind, okay, below, looking out of the window. Okay, looking out of the window. So how we ask the question? Okay, if we see about the italic word, so here I mentioned the italic word below, out of the window. Okay, so it is related to some children. Some children are looking out of the window. So our question will be, what are some children doing? What are the some children doing? What are some children doing? So what will be the appropriate interrogative pronoun for showing what they were actually doing? Okay, so what are some children doing? Some children are looking out of the window. It will be the perfect or appropriate answer for this question. Okay, some children are looking out of the window. So what are some children doing? Some children are looking out of the window. Okay, so I have mentioned the answer on the board also. Okay, so you can see here we have asked about read the para and frame the question. Okay, so I will tell you about the interrogative, how to form interrogative. What is an interrogative sentence? So interrogative sentence means the sentence which creates a query, an excitement, okay, a question, okay, and we would like to know something. So it is an interrogative sentence, and we use interrogative pronoun in interrogative sentence. So we use which, what, where, how, when, why, how much, how many, how long, how for. Okay, so it is these are all an interrogative. These are all interrogative words that we use, and we have given a para, and we have seen italic word, and from the italic word we have got the idea for the particular interrogative pronoun. Okay, so which pronoun we have to use, we may have the idea by looking italic underline. Okay, so it was all about the lecture, and I have shown you the answer on the board. Okay, so you should learn it properly and you should copy in your fair copy. Okay, thank you for